New details have surfaced regarding the legal troubles of Sean "Diddy" Combs. Just over a week after his arrest in New York City on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting individuals for prostitution. Combs' attorney, Mark Agnifilo, has spoken publicly about the allegations, including the reported discovery of 1,000 bottles of baby oil at Combs' residence and the alleged freak-offs described in the federal indictment. In an upcoming TMZ documentary, The Downfall of Diddy, the Indictment, Agnifilo expressed his skepticism about the large quantity of baby oil reportedly seized by authorities. "I don't know where the number 1,000 came from," Agnifilo told TMZ, suggesting the figure might be exaggerated. "I can't imagine it's thousands when it was confirmed that this number appeared in the federal documents." Agnifilo responded with confusion, asking, "What does baby oil have to do with anything?" While it was implied that the baby oil was used for lubrication during orgies, Agnifilo seemed perplexed. "I guess," he replied before adding, "one bottle of baby oil goes a long way. I don't know what you'd need 1,000 for." As for why Combs might have such a large supply of baby oil, Agnifilo speculated he has a big house he buys in bulk. "I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home." He humorously added, "Have you sat in the parking lot of a Costco and seen what people walk out of there with?" However, he maintained skepticism about the reported quantity, saying, "I don't think it was 1,000. Let's just say it's a lot." Agnifilo also addressed the subject of Combs' alleged freak-offs, which were mentioned in the federal indictment as elaborate sex performances. "They called them freak-offs," Agnifilo said. "But, back when I was a kid in the late 70s, they were called threesomes." According to the federal indictment, these freak-offs were elaborate events during which female victims were allegedly forced, threatened, or coerced into performing extended sexual acts with male sex workers. The indictment further claims that Combs often arranged, directed, and filmed these sessions, which were sometimes recorded without the victim's knowledge. These events reportedly involved the distribution of controlled substances to ensure the compliance of the victims, and IV fluids were sometimes administered afterward to help participants recover from the physical strain and drug use. The indictment also referenced the baby oil found during searches of Combs' residences in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California in March 2024, where authorities reportedly seized narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Combs was arrested in New York City on September 16, 2024, and pleaded not guilty to the charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting individuals for prostitution during a court hearing the following day. The 54-year-old music mogul is now facing accusations that he led a criminal enterprise for over a decade, using his employees and resources to engage in various illegal activities. Prosecutors claim that since at least 2008, Combs used threats, coercion, and abuse to satisfy his sexual desires while attempting to protect his reputation and conceal his actions. His legal team maintains his innocence. Interestingly, a video resurfaced from 1999, in which Combs seemed to predict that he would one day face legal trouble for his parties. In the clip, taken during an interview with Entertainment Tonight, the Bad Boy Entertainment founder said, "You're going to hear about my parties. They're going to be shutting them down. They're going to probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just cause we want to have a good time." He lamented not being granted permits for his parties, adding, "But we ain't going to stop. We're going to keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life." Following Combs' arrest, Homeland Security Investigations (HI) executed search warrants at his properties in Los Angeles and Miami on March 25, 2024, as part of their ongoing investigation. The warrant was issued out of the Southern District of New York, and authorities reportedly seized phones and firearms from the Miami residence. Combs was not at the residence during the search but was believed to be in the Miami area at the time. It was also reported that multiple individuals were interviewed as part of the investigation, including 3 women and 1 man who provided information on allegations of sex trafficking, drug distribution, and other illegal activities linked to Combs. Additionally, one of Combs' associates, Brendan Paul, was arrested by Miami-Dade police on the same day that search warrants were executed. Paul was reportedly taken into custody for drug possession, with suspected cocaine and marijuana candy found in his possession. Paul was later released after posting bond and accepted a plea deal in May 2024, which allowed him to enter a diversion program that would eventually result in the dismissal of his case. In response to the searches of Combs' properties, his attorney Aaron Dyer criticized the authorities' actions, describing the execution of the warrants as an excessive show of force. Dyer claimed that the authorities treated Combs' children and employees unfairly during the searches, stating that the law enforcement operation resembled a military-style raid. He also emphasized that Combs was never detained and cooperated fully with investigators. Dyer expressed frustration over what he called a witch hunt, accusing the media and legal authorities of rushing to judgment based on unfounded allegations. In his defense, Combs has continued to deny the charges against him. He issued a statement in December 2023, following the filing of several sexual misconduct lawsuits by multiple accusers, asserting that the accusations were false and driven by individuals seeking financial gain. "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday," Combs said. "Let me be absolutely clear, I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Combs' legal team has consistently stated that there has been no finding of criminal or civil liability in connection to the allegations. His attorney Mark Agnifilo reiterated this stance following Combs' arrest in New York, expressing disappointment with the decision to prosecute the rapper. "He is an imperfect person but is not criminal," Agnifilo told the press. "These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court." As the case unfolds, Combs remains incarcerated at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, where he has been placed on suicide watch, a standard procedure for high-profile inmates. It has been reported that Combs is being held in the same area as Sam Bankman-Fried, the cryptocurrency executive facing fraud charges. Despite being denied a $50 million bail, Combs' legal team has vowed to fight the charges with full force. The charges against Combs paint a disturbing picture of a powerful individual allegedly using his influence and resources to engage in criminal activities, including sex trafficking, coercion, and violence. The federal indictment claims that Combs' empire was built not only on his music and business ventures but also on a network of illegal activities designed to protect his reputation and satisfy his personal desires. The investigation continues, and while Combs' legal team maintains his innocence, the accusations raise serious questions about the darker side of the entertainment industry and the lengths some individuals may go to in order to maintain their power and control. As more information emerges, the world watches closely as one of the biggest names in the music industry faces what could be the most challenging battle of his life, a fight not only for his freedom but also for his legacy. The allegations against Combs, which span more than a decade, have shocked the public and left many wondering how someone so influential could become embroiled in such serious legal troubles. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching consequences for both Combs' career and the broader entertainment world.